It's almost 11 o'clock on May the 2nd or May the 3rd. I'm gonna have to figure it out. First, second. I think it's May the 3rd, Wednesday. I'm at Denny's and a little struggle getting out this morning, but I bought the wrong type of tablet protector. My old one broke and I bought a little sturdier one, and you can't get to be able to put a memory chip in with the protector on. So I undid it while I was here, and then I had a little problem putting it back together because I am in a screwdriver is a challenge. Trust me, guys. I have a couple of people that I know who watch, hopefully, who are, one's an electrical engineer, and it's like, dude, I know you're just cringing at this. Sorry, John P, but you know, brother, I love you, and you're exponentially smarter than I am. Anyway, we're at Denny's, and I'm gonna get a little breakfast and some coffee, a big water. I'm gonna sit for a sec, and we'll report on breakfast. Here's my room at Motel 6. The Wi-Fi was really fast. It was a nice setup, and I was really happy to stay here, and I'll stay here again solely for the fast Wi-Fi and the nice people. I ordered I ordered a lumberjack breakfast. It seems to be my go-to. Scrambled eggs and an English muffin. I've got my morning meds. I've got coffee and water. Maria is my server, and she's doing an excellent job, and I will, of course, tip appropriately. I'm going to get gas here across the parking lot when I'm done. I'm going to fill up my cups, and we're going to get to our day. So the next shots will probably be from on the road somewhere. So we'll see what's next. I'm getting on eastbound California 46 here, and you're going to see me pull over or drive by Kurt Road. And I'm not going to stop here today, but I'm going to edit in the clip that I made here from last December talking about my late brother Kurt. Our next stop of the day finds us at the intersection of State California 46 and Kurt Road. Kurt with a K. Now I'm going to pan here. My late brother's name was Kurt with a K, and he always made the comment he could never find anything with Kurt with a K on it. It was always Kurt with a C. So the first time I saw this, I called him and said, brother, you're not going to believe this, but here's a street with K for Kurt. So I haven't been by here in a while. I had talked about this more than once. I think when we were still full-time, and we came down for the poppies. But I haven't been here in a while. You know, my brother was a damn good man. One of the best men I've ever had the privilege to know. And it was an honor to be his brother and to grow up with him. His death, he died in Africa on safari. It was, you know, it was an incredible tragedy. Yeah, you know, he died doing what he liked, but I don't think my parents ever really recovered. Certainly not my dad. You know, he was the oldest son. He was everything you ever hoped for out of a son was my brother Kurt. He was just such an outstanding man. There were 1,300 people at least at his service. We had to have a hall. My brother Damon and one of my dad's friends knew people at the Scottish Rite Temple in Oakland, and that's where we had the service. I mean, it was packed full of people. I got up and spoke, and it was one of the most powerful talks I'd ever given about how much I love my brother and what an awesome man he was. I get teary-eyed even now thinking about it. It's like when I talk about my boy Chico. I'll never ever really I'll get over it. I won't get over it. But you move on. You sail your ship forward. Tragedy happens to us all. I'm not saying mine's any worse or any better than any of you. Just know that I love my brother. He's missed. He was a great, great man. And I want to acknowledge him today. So we're pressing on. We're almost done. We'll see what's next. Now, I want to point out something right here. I had mentioned to my brother Charlie that I thought that the Spyder would make a pretty good police bike. And you saw me just able to get around the guy making a left right there. But Charlie pointed out that it wouldn't make a good police bike because you can't split lanes on a Spyder because the Spyder's 5 feet wide and you're not going to be able to get through stop traffic to an accident scene. I was thinking, well, hell, it's got great storage, but it doesn't have the maneuverability because it's too wide. It's not narrow like a police bike is. So I thought that was an interesting observation, and this little bit right here reminded me of that. Our next stop of the day, about 10 minutes till 1 in the afternoon, finds us in the historic hamlet of Allensworth. And this was founded in 1908. It was the vision of Lieutenant Colonel Allensworth, who was born a slave in 1842. He escaped his slavers and in the Civil War joined the Union Navy to kill slaving treasonous. In 1886, he became the chaplain of the 24th Infantry Regiment, so somehow he moved from the Navy to the Army. He retired in 1906. Okay, the rest of this is just farmland, but you see the railroad tracks. These are the same ones that go right through Denair. So anyway, I'm going to finish up the 360 here by talking about Allensworth, Professor William Payne, Dr. Peck, and a few others bought the land out here and formed the colony of Allensworth. Allensworth is the only town in California founded, built, governed, and populated entirely by African ancestor Americans. This is an incredibly historical spot and very, very important that not only people from California know this. Yeah, you know, we joined as a free state in 1850, but don't ever think this was a paragon of racial harmony in California for anybody else but the European invading colonizers. It's a state park now, so I'm not going to wander through. There's just some buildings, as you can see. You know, I remember coming down here as a kid in our Ford van, a 1970 Ford van, sat 12 people, and God, my dad left a gas cap on the gas pump somewhere. I remember this. I don't know, you know, I can't remember what I had for dinner hardly 2 nights ago, but, you know, stuff like this I remember. So I'm going to take a sit right here. I didn't charge my dash cam, but I brought a spare battery, a big battery, a portable battery that I have plugged into charging a little bit now. I really got to charge these GoPros every night. So I'm going to sit for a minute. I may even lie down. It's a nice day. I'm in no hurry. It's going to be a little longer day, but it's the last day of the ride, and I rested yesterday, so 3 minutes of babbling. Oh, and I stopped at the UPS guy, mainly to check on him. Because, you know, we're out in the middle of nowhere, you know. Is he broken down? Is he being beaten? But he was on break, so, you know, they're Teamsters out here still, and I'm a retired Teamster, and, you know, I got to look out for my Teamster brothers and sisters. They may go on strike. UPS has made a lot of money since the last contract, and they make it on the backs of their Teamster labor, and it's time to pay the piper. So we will certainly see what transpires there, but I'm going to sit a bit, take a sip, take some meds, enjoy the beautiful scenery, and we'll see what's next.
Bronze, take our pride.
We're crossing the Kings River. See how full it is? It runs into the historic Tulare Lake, which was the largest freshwater lake west of the Mississippi prior to Manifest Destiny, and in very wet winters it returns. There is still over a 200% unmelted, over average unmelted snowpack in the Tulare Lake watershed in the Sierra. Corcoran sits in the historic lake bed. Where are these 3,500 prisoners going to go who are in prison in Corcoran? Nobody is saying a word about this. What a disaster.
Our next stop of the day, about 2:45 in the afternoon, I'm pulled off of California 99 north of Fresno. And we don't need to see the fence here. Let me stand up. You notice the CHP was in front of me from just north of Corcoran all the way to Selma, 55 miles an hour. I'll see if I can't MapQuest just how long I was stuck behind this guy, but you know, better to know where he is than get hit with the radar when I don't know where he is. So there's the guy in back of me who wasn't too happy that he was going 55 miles an hour, but I don't know if he noticed or not that, you know, dude, you're not going anywhere. So I wanted to go to Alpaw, but which is after Allensworth, but it looked like that the road was I gotta sit down. It looked like the road was bad, so I'll have to make that another day. I did want to stop at Allensworth, and I'm glad I did. You know, it's actually a nice day, and I don't feel half bad, but I don't feel all that well. I know you're sick of hearing the same old tired shit every time. ADHD, Loki's gift. I had to figure out I need to button some of this up, but still, you know, still great to be riding. Wind therapy is. Oh, I'm gonna name the bike. I thought I'd turn it off. I'm gonna name the bike Jolene. And the song Jolene by Dolly Parton came on my Spotify a little while ago, and I got to thinking, you know, that's a great name for a bike, Jolene. So my Spyder's name is now Jolene. So besides that shit, 2 minutes and however many seconds of me babbling. It's a nice day. We're gonna go home. I need gas. I'm gonna need to address that. And I got food at the house, so I might not even stop at the taco truck. I just may go straight home. I think I got a lasagna defrosting in the fridge, so it ought to be ready to eat by now. So you'll see some road footage. I'll get gas. We'll see what's there to be seen. So we'll see what's next. It's about 4:35 in the afternoon on May the 3rd of 2023, and I'm home. Longer ride than I have in a long time. 191 point. Jesus, my glasses are a mess. 191.4 miles. 30.6 mpg. High 82, average of 50. You saw a lot of freeway 99 and stuff. 3 hours and 52 minutes of runtime. The total trip was 611 miles, averaging 30.5 mpg, high of 87, average of 45, and 13 hours and 29 minutes of runtime. I've got 9,482 miles on Jolene, 30.3, high of 90, average of 42, and 226 hours of runtime. I need some maintenance done. The 92 or 9,600 mile maintenance, oil change, and there's a a brake light switch recall, and a service bulletin on the front cable release. They're going to put a stainless steel one, and I'm going to have to make an appointment for that. The warranty runs out in August. I'm going to have them look it over while it's still under warranty. God, it was a great ride. Great ride today. Turned out to be the right move to not go yesterday. Really didn't get rained on today. A little started to get just a touch cool at the end, but it's a nice day. So to close, this is your host Joe, Life with Joseph. Geez, I want to say Spyder Ride 56. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day. Peace be with you. And we'll see you for the next one.